Good morning, traders. So let's see what we got up here on the list. What's going on? BT. Ooh, boy, my charts are all screwed up. Gonna be screwed up again by the end of the day. I gotta figure out how to stop that from happening, but whatever. So I do not like that. Any with a pullback. Well, it'll be I'm gonna keep on watch, but a little pullback there. CLSK pullback. CAR and HYRE pullback, so keep an eye around there. BKKT getting a little action. See PTPI. This thing going bananas. I don't like it though. What's their PR? Let's see. So they got a market agreement, but we're right there at that 200, and this is under that $3 area. It's gotta get moving. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I don't like it. RRD. A lot of PR on this one. Let's see what's going on. So they're getting acquired for $9 cash. Nothing there. Nothing there. GameStop moving a little bit. Academy Sports. ATER, a little pop, but I don't like that chart. FLGC, don't like that chart. BLMN, nothing there either. ALNA, I don't like that. Unfortunately, it looks like PTPI might be the only play. 13 million shares, it is very low float. So you have this little bull flag trying to break 330. Where's most of it at? $4 is major resistance. We'll take a little scalp on it. Let's see if it pushes up some more. I'm buying here at the top. What am I in at? 330. Let me get back in the 1 minute chart. Just hit a new high day at 340. Let's see if I can break 350. Hitting 350 real quick like. We break 350, we could run the 4, and that's about probably all I would take on this, but I may even take it before then. Like I would have rather gotten the consolidation in here at $3, but I didn't go a huge amount of shares, just 100 shares. But we're getting smashed down. That 330 just cracked a little. Let me go into a smaller time frame on the daily. Yeah, see, on the 15 minute, bought way up here at the top. But if we can hold above 325, we should get that pop up to 350. What's up, Daniel B? I got lines on my chart down here. I got my EMAs down here. I'm just using the 1 minute without any indicators. So a little pullback here. I'm thinking 330 holding out some resistance still. So a little pullback. 350. See how we got. How we got a little bit longer in this candle to close. Ooh, I don't like that ugly wick. I'm trying to decide if I want to average down or get out. A little even more push down, yeah. So some support at 3. Yeah, I'm gonna average down. I tried to hold 3 there. So I got 200 shares. If it can't hold 3, then I'm gonna have to hop out. If it can hold 3, then we should be good to go. You see that support right across there where $3 should try to hold. If $3 doesn't hold though, it could drop all the way back down to 260. $3 still trying to hold. It's going sideways on this 5 minutes. Sideways consolidation. So 200 is at 280. So I'm worried about it pulling back to that 280. That's why I want it to stay above 3. I don't want it to snap back to there. Yeah. Okay, there's a good bit of buying under 3. If it doesn't all get taken out. Oof, this 15-minute candle's ugly. Three is struggling to hold. So you need to break this 1 minute on the downtrend. It's a steep downtrend on the 1 minute, and then you can see it kind of trying to hold 290 here, which see multiple candles bounced off of, so we're very close to either popping back up for a nice move or we're going to dump here. One of the two. 290 looking like it's about to crack. Trying to give it a second to hold up. Let's see, the 15 minute, the 10 days all the way back down at 230, so it's got a long ways to drop. We do have that 280 support is kind of the last line, but let's see if we're going to push back over 3 or not. If we don't start pushing back over 3 the next minute, yeah, looks like we're going to have that pull back to that 280 area. Just riding right down this downtrend at the moment. Hmm. And 275 area is holding up. I used the 15 and 5 minute, Daniel B. I'm using the 1 minute just for actual trading entries and stuff. So right there, that's a 275 line. I'm starting to crack that though. If it cracks, see, I'm trying to look at the 5 minute real quick. Oh, 5 minute, we're just bouncing off the 10 day possibly here. Still got pretty good volume. I got 5 minute. I'm gonna average down one more time, so I'm at 307 now. Let's see if this trend reversal starts happening here. 300 shares. So I'm in now. I'm in a little bit heavy, but we'll see. See, it's trying to rebound. Needs to break back above $3 basically. I'm just gonna move at 290 line. Yeah, you can see trying to push back through 299, 290 now. Broke the 1 minute short term downtrend. Now my concern is we don't want to see a head and shoulders pattern. This could be the head, this could be a shoulder, and this could be another shoulder if we pop up to 325 and can't break. But before we get there, let's see if we can get over 3 again. 3 minutes on this 15 minute, or this 5 minute candle to close, and the 15 minute actually. A lot of selling still at 290. Take these 290s out. There we go. Bid's starting to stack at 290. Well, they're trying to. There we go. Starting to try to push up. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, come on. Get above 290. We're fighting with that 290, but we need to get over it. See, still more sellers sitting there. It's not a good sign. Gotta get through there pretty quickly. 7 minutes on this 5-minute candle to close. Really want to see it close over 9. Not 7 minutes, but 7 seconds. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to move a little bit. Yeah, see 3 candles in a row in the 1 minute. Not able to break back over 290. A lot of indecision here. Nice sized buyer sitting on 290. Oh, they just got taken out. That's not good. We got to hold 290. If this could not get above there, we're going to dump. Ooh, see what the hell? See that just a little wick down all of a sudden. I didn't even see the price jump down that quick. Buyer's pushing it back to 290 again, though. See, it's still holding as resistance. Ooh. We do not want to be down there testing 275. Ooh, we might start dumping here. See the 15-minute. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're still bullish. We're still above the 10-day. But we've got the whole 275. Worst case scenario. Because basically on the 15 minutes, what's happening is if we can hold that 275, then the 10-day is slowly catching up with the price, but I don't like the way it looks on the 1 minute. Come on, hold up. See, we're basically testing that 180. This is what I knew. I shouldn't have broke this rule. Knew I should have not broke my rules. Try to take a quick little scalp on this. Now it's a turn. See, this is exactly what I was talking about at 200 day. Even though, you know, we came from way down here, very rarely does stocks break over the 200 and continue to run. This one just happened to only have the only good PR that I saw. But we gotta hold above this 200 day moving average. If we can hold above that, then we can continue to run. But that 200 day moving average is what pulled us back. And we are looking like we may pop this little triangle here. Let's see, it's starting to pop a little bit, but it's gotta, you know, it's gotta pop back over this little level. Back over the 290. There you go, come on back up. Come on, get on up to 3. We don't want to get held up at 290 again, or we're gonna come back down and test that support again. We need to start pushing for 3 now. All this damn selling. Look at all these sellers right here up to 3. Just tons of selling pressure under 3. So that is a problem. But if we get enough buy-in to take out all those sellers, we should get a decent pop. Rejected at 290 again. Even after this little break of this downtrend. So let's look at the 5 minute again. Now see, the 5 minute looks good. We're still holding up the 10 day moving average there on the 5 minute. This 5 minute candle here though needs to get back over 290. It needs to close over 293. We need to see it close like 295, or even better, break over 3. We got 2.5 minutes. If it starts dipping though, you know, I could crack that 10 day and have a little drop. Well, not even a little drop, but like I said earlier, pretty decent sized drop. This 290's got to stop being so stubborn. See if we take out all these sellers. Nope, almost though. Come on, get them all out of here. Get them all out of here. Get them out of my house. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Buyers, where y'all at? Up, up. Don't do that. Got minute and a half on this 5 minute candle here. Needs to push up more than this. A bit of selling at 285. Sellers moving on down, but buyers may be more willing to pay at 285 than 290 right now. Yeah. Get back over 280 and get off of that support. Just took out a lot of sellers at 290. We got rejected again, but a lot of sellers was wiped out. Yeah. Come on. Get this pop back over. Still some selling there, though. They're getting taken out. There we go. Some selling at 292. Taken out. Here we go. Can we get through 290? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. We're starting to move up. If we can break 3, we should be good to go. Come on, let's get through that $3. Testing 3 now. Right through 3. Very nice. Bids trying to stack there. If we start getting bids at 3, it'll be alright. 320 is resistance as well. So we got 3 and 320 that we got to get through for this to continue to run. Cracking back below 3 though. Come on, get back above that 3. See tons of selling at 3. They're getting taken out. Very nice. Very, very nice. We're starting to move. A little bit of selling at 305. Let's see if they get taken out. You can see volume starting to increase a little bit. Very nice. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Come on. Give me a good pop. Give me a good pop. Show me some frisk. You're looking real good on that 5-minute if you can break at 325 area. There we go, up to 310. A little resistance there. Ooh, big seller just came in at 305. Let's see if he gets sneakily taken out or straight up taken out. He may get cut at it. See a lot of selling still at 304 and 305. There, a lot of them are getting taken out. Like this nice curl. This is a nice curl so far. As long as we don't crack and drop off a cliff all of a sudden. What we got? 2.5 minutes on this 5-minute candle. Nope, stay above 3. There you go. Bid stacking nicely at 3. Let's see if I can stay in here. Alright, get off that 3 level. Stop testing. We need to get them test resistance. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get back up and test resistance. Give us a little peek over 310. Show us you care about us. Show us you care about us. Give us a little pat on the back. Say you're in the right play. Just pop over at 310. Let me know. Okay. Back through 305 again. $3 still trying to hold a support, but we're testing some more. We need to stop testing. Yeah, it's a lot of indecision right here at $3. We got a minute left on this 5-minute candle. We really want to see it close over 303, 305. Come on. Get off of that support. Big buyer just came in over $3. 28,000 shares popping up at 301. 30 seconds on this candle to close over 3, and we should be off to the races. Still not quite getting there. I want to see it close up towards 310. Get over at 305. Okay, let's see. Not the strongest close, but I'm not concerned about it. It did close over 3, so that's good enough. Let's go. Where's the big buying volume pop? That's all we need. One big buying volume pop to show this thing's alive. And cracking below 3 again. I do not want to see this under 285. This is almost it. Well, not really. It's almost a head and shoulder, but this shoulder is way too extended now at this point. SPY over 460. PTPI is still at the top of the list at 70%. Alright, come on. Trying to get back above 3 here. I like this little bounce off the 10-day on the 5-minute. That's a strong sign there, that little bounce. 305 is trying to hold a support. Yeah, buyers still coming in, trying to fight for that 305 area. There we go. Come on. Get up there, test that 310. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We know 325 is going to be the strong resistance, so we got to break that. We're looking a little frisky, looking a little spicy here. I may have to get out the maracas and do a little dance if this starts going off. Bid starting to try to stack at 310. I like that. Yeah, they're trying to stay in there. A lot of selling at 312 for some reason. We're still basically just trying to hold 310 as support. Whoa, hold on a minute. There we go. Okay, I was going to say, don't glitch up on me now, Thinkorswim. Don't do me like that. Got 45 seconds on this 5-minute candle. Needs to close in the green. Needs to close above 305. Preferably over 310. If it could push and break 310 as it's closing, that would be very ideal. 30 seconds. Come on. Push on up. A little bit further. There you go. There you go. Get through that 310. Ugh. 310. 310. You're trying me. Trying my patience. We've been holding up at 290 all day. I don't want to sit here and waste time with you at 310. Get out of here. Get on out of here. Get now. Go now, get. Get out here. There you go. Very nice close on that candle. So we possibly could pull back to the 10-day if we don't break up here in a minute. See what the 15-minute look like now. That's the 1 hour, so the 1 hour is not really telling us anything. Ooh, 15 minutes looking real good too now. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I know I see you guys talking in the chat and everything. I will get to the comments as soon as I can, but we're in maraca shaking point almost. Like I might have to get out my. Oh, hold on a second now. You gonna try this again? You gonna try to break 310 again? Come on. Come on, there we go. Oh, we gave a little poke through 310 there, just enough to, you know, just enough to get a little excitement in there, just a little hey, a little poke, little hey, how you doing? You know, one of those little pokes. Hey, how you doing there over 310? There we go. So, gotta break through that 315 now. We'll pull back to the 10-day. Need to confirm support here at $3. So no cracking below $3. Ew, we are starting to crack below $3 a little bit. Gotta hold up. See that 10-day on the 15-minute still has a ways to catch up to. As long as $3 holds, though, we're good. You can see we're testing. Buyers keep pushing it back up to 3. As long as we keep seeing bids over 3 on this little pullback, that's okay. What we don't want to see is $3 start acting as resistance. And you can see there, $3 is acting as resistance. We need to break through that, all that selling at $3 pretty soon here. A lot of people are dumping the bag here at this $3 area. If this 5-minute candle closes like this, this is a bearish engulfing. We really need to, there it goes. Okay, I was going to say, we need to see that bottom get back above the bottom of this candle. We do not want this to be a bearish engulfing candle. It's got 10 seconds. Stay above it. Yep, there you go. Push on back up. There you go. Very nice. All right, we should be good to go here. Very nice. This candle pushes over 310. We're on the way. And there's the test of 310. Another little poke. Let's get a push. No more poking, just pushing. There you go. Come on, take that 310 out. Ooh, took out half of them. See 310 on the ask one more time. Yeah, come on, get them out of there. Get them out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got to get that 315 out of here. Let's not sit here and play around PTPI. Let's get through 315. You've broke 310 plenty of times. Hold on just a second, guys. See, we're still testing that $3 support. We gotta stop doing that. Yeah, come on, get back up over here. Get over this 310. Stop messing around. You only have 13 million shares in float. You shouldn't be getting held up every 5 cents. It's kind of like BTBT was yesterday, where it was not breaking out. It was pushing up, but getting held up every resistance line. I don't like that. Like this low of a float, we should get some type of volume pop to make it shoot through this resistance. Instead, we keep just petering. So if we don't get a big pop soon, I may... Yeah, there you go. Okay, 310, trying to hold a support. Oh, there we go. Testing 3. There we go. Come on. Come on. Up this 325. Let's see where you get to. 325 is going to be big boy resistance next. Break a 325 and we are off. Looking pretty good here. Come on. 350 starting stack as support. Bid stacking on 315. I like that. I like that. Come on. Push up to that 325. Give me a little rub of that 325. Give me a little sniff. Out 315 cracking support. See if it can hold up. We got a minute and 20 seconds on this 5-minute candle. This candle absolutely has to close above 310. Got a minute left. Ooh, big buyer just came in there at 316. Is any other buy? No, he got taken out. All right, here we go. Ooh, we just threw a little stick up there to 325. Can we get it? Can we start testing it? 315 still acting as some resistance. We need to close over 315. We got 30 seconds to do it. Where's these bodies at? These bodies are at 310. So we're going to be closing right at it. Yeah, we closed right at 315. That is a little concerning. We need to start pushing up right now. We do not want to drop back below. As long as our 10 days hold on the 5 minute, we're okay. But we really needed to see more of a push. See, held up at 315. Actually, that one was more of 320. But there is a lot of selling still coming in at 315. Here we go, pushing up to 320. Woo! A lot of selling at 320. They all almost just got taken out though. That was a big whack at 320. If we push up 320 again, we're gonna break. Let's see, big buyer came in at 316. Come on, let's see at 320 on the ask one more time. Come on. Do I need to do I need to sing to you, PTPI? Is that what it is? Do you need a serenade? PTPI. Oh, why can you not move more than 5 cents at a time? I wanna see you just break up back to 350, and I'll be done for today. You're a beautiful stock, PTPI. This is your chance to go. I don't know why this sounds like a church hymnal, but that's how I decided to flow. Alright, there. You're serenaded, PTPI. It's time to go. You know you like that serenade. That ought to make you frisky. I just looked over at the viewers to see how many dropped after that terrible song. I just... I don't know what the comments are right now about that, but I'm sure they're hilarious. I'll get to those. Because first, we got to break 325 here. Come on, you are testing. Let's get a nice pop. Come on. This is going to be the nice pop time right here. 325. Getting taken out. Ooh, still holding though. We took it out once. Let's see if we can get him again. For all you new traders, it is very important that you serenade your stocks. Just like you marinate a steak, you serenade a stock. All right, remember that. Remember that. Remember that saying in your head. Don't forget that. It's important. It's important information. Ross Cameron charges $2,000 for that saying. All right, come on now. Break this 325. I'm so tired of being in this stock. This has been so long. I'm getting mentally exhausted. I just want you to break out, man. You just got to break out 325 and then we're off. I've been hanging out with you all morning here. Just me and you, PTPI. I've been serenaded you. You know, we've got a few pokes in. We're having a good time if you can just, you know, just go all the way with me, PTPI. Just go all the way with me. Come on. One more push up to that 325. 315, try to hold up. Apparently PTPI didn't like my song. Started to break. And then said, nah, just kidding. Let's see, we got, are we on the 5 minute? This candle just opened. Let's look at the 15. Let's see how the 15's looking. Yeah, 15 still looks good. As long as we're holding above 315, the 15 minutes looking good. That's all we need. Just that break at 325, and this thing is off. Can you do it? Anything else going on? Nope, PTPI still at the top of the gainers list. Top of the list. So, ooh, big buyer just came in there. 23,000 shares at 321. And there we go. We may start. Oh, you're going to get frisky with me? Are we going all the way here? Are we going to get frisky? Come on, show me the frisk. Bid stacking at 325. Let's see this big pop. Give me a big pop. Give me a big pop. Let's shoot straight up to 350. Ooh, a lot of sellers at 330. Come on. Come on. You can break it. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Come on. Don't get slowed down there. Let's go. Let's get a nice push. Push. Come on, buyers. Where are you at? Still having some trouble at 325. We are stacking bids there. Come on. Hit that 330 again. Come on. Show me the frisk. Through 330. Give me on up to that 350. Come on. Come on, PTPI. We've been here. We've been here together for a while. It's about time we got married up at 350. Come up to 350 and let's get married. It's only 20 cents away. Ooh, they're looking real good on this 5 minute candle. If this thing can just blow through 330. Come on. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Gotta stay composed. Come on up here. Come on up here. There you go. You're creeping. There we go. Come on up. There we go. Can we really get frisky now? Can we see an actual big explosion besides 5 cents at a time? Come on, let's go. The 340. I'm gonna take 50 shares off here. I got 300. I'm gonna take 50 off there. Let's lock in something just to make me feel okay. Come on. Ah, we're getting held up at 335. So every 5 cents again. There we go. Now we're starting to break through it. Nope, still getting hung up at it. Oh, goodness. You are killing me. I don't like how slow you're moving. But we're looking good. We're looking good here. I think we're going to at least test 350. We break 350. I thought we'd already been moving fast, but we'll see. It's a lot selling at 340. See if they can get taken out. And they're getting cut through like butter. Very nice. On up to that 350. Can we get there? We got a 345. 350. 350 got a lot of sellers. I'm going to lock out another 50 here, I think, at 350 unless it all of a sudden breaks. Actually, oof. Almost broke there. I'm going to lock out another 50 just in case we don't break here. Because we were getting close to a break, but... Alright, 200 shares left. Let's see if we break 350 and go on a nasty run. Oh, we're about to... Ooh, he might be about to go. One more... Come on, get up to that 350 one more time. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. There we go. Let's go. Now let's go with the big run. Where's the big run at? We ought to start ripping hard now. Should have no problems up to $4. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Through 360. Very nice. Very, very nice. Come on, keep pushing. I'm gonna take some more of you at 365, 370. Yeah. Come on, come on. There you go. Push through at 3. There we go. Come on. 365 is acting as a little resistance. Big buy just came in right below 360. We should be about to push through this 3. Yeah, we had the high was 365. Okay, so that's what's holding up right now. But we should break through that. I don't think 365 is going to hold up that big of a deal. It might. I don't know. It might. We are getting a little bit of indecision here. Let's see. This candle closes in 2 minutes. As long as we close above 350, we are good. Yeah. I don't like that. I'm gonna get ready to lock out the whole thing if it starts coming down below 340. See, 340 is trying to hold. 340 doesn't hold. I am out. I'm out. Oh, maybe not. Damn, I missed the click. But I'll still try to hold 340, so maybe it's a good thing. I'll give it a half a more second since I didn't get out there. Yeah, I'm out. I'll take it. 97 bucks. It's not doing what I like. They were having a lot of trouble there with that 350. It could still break out. Still looks good on the 15 minute. But I'm just done with it. Like I said, I'm mentally exhausted. Probably gonna try to make another move in a second. But this thing wore me out this morning. Woo! All right, well, another green day. Another green day for the Binster. 3 days in a row this week so far. Green every single day. Not any amazing wins, but decent little wins. I will take them. Yeah, it's gonna try to come back up here probably. I'm gonna take a quick little break and then I'll get to all these comments and get to chatting and we'll look around and see what else is happening. Yeah, I may have jumped the gun on this one. It might have scared me out on that little wick. Looks like it's going to try to break 350 right here again. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right. Oh, so it did break over 350. Very nice, all the way up to 382. So there's a couple things on this trade that I want to talk about. One, my entry was bad. All right, my first entry was real bad. I bought at the top. All right, I was trying to look for that quick scalp. It looked like it was going to break out of that consolidation, but didn't. If I would have got this at $3, caught it here or waited for this pullback and got the full position, maybe 285, 275, this could have been an even bigger win. But I broke a rule, right? Buying at the top, that's a no-no. Shouldn't have broke that rule. I did stretch on my 1 year, 1 day chart rule of the 200, but it was above it. So, I'll give it a shot. $4 is probably going to be really strong resistance. So, even though I won on this play, I did not trade and execute this as well as I could have. So, it looks good now. But one thing to take away from this lesson is, besides don't break your rules, this stock was mentally exhausting. It would not break. It was breaking 5 cents. And of course, this is under $5. We see a lot bigger moves on the stocks over $5. So I just didn't see anything else moving. So that's why I went ahead and got in this. But every morning you wake up, you need to be mentally prepared. Because if you are not mentally prepared and you get in a stock like this where it is fighting and you're getting beat and it's taking a while and you're having to be patient and you're having to sing to it, when you got to sing to it, that's not what you really want to be having to do. You wanted to get a nice rip. There's multiple areas where this could have broke and went on a nice rip. This is only 13 million shares outstanding. It's very low float. So for it to be ripping this slow, and we've got buying volume. I mean, you can see we got plenty of volume. We've had 130 million in volume today, in fact. But for it to be moving this slow and be this low float, there's a lot of selling pressure in it. So when you see that, where you're not getting those nice rips, those nice clean rips, and you're just fighting, that's why you have to be mentally prepared every morning. You are at war. When you enter the stock market or the crypto market, anything, you are at financial war. You're in a mental financial war with other traders, institutions, the SEC, all of that stuff, right? So you got to be prepared and ready. You got to meditate, do whatever you got to do before you get on the stream, or not stream, but your trading, and have a clear mind. Be focused. Be mentally prepared for whatever could happen. But if you get in something like this, and it takes a while and you get beat up like that, you just got to take a break. There's nothing wrong with walking away from the market for a little bit, taking a breather, and your brain reset. But yeah, it's just a couple things I was thinking about while I was taking that break on this play, rehashing it in my head. The bad entry and the time it took to break and all of that. But let me get to some of these comments here. I haven't answered any comments since the beginning. Let's see. Orlando Bull Flag, no downtrend. Daniel B, never average down. This will pull back to 2. Okay, I'm not even going to entertain Daniel B stuff. Thank you, Lauren. Talking about hitting the like button. Elvis, what's up, buddy? Glad you're in here. Lauren, your Robinhood options looking good today. Atomic Bomb smashed that like button. Sicilian, you made 40 on PTPI. Hey, it's a profit, You could have made 150-ish, but $40 is still better than nothing. You had a great entry, 214. Boy, where did you get in at? Yeah, you had a fantastic entry. Now, that's a good entry. So, you may be upset because you left all this money on the table, but that's a win. Your entry was a dollar. What'd you say you got in at? 215, $1.15 lower than my entry. So nice job killing this before it even started ripping. Don't be mad about that profit at all. That's a great win. Daniel B sell at 3. Yeah, Daniel B. HH Trader smoking crack again. What's he doing over there? Elvis, you're swinging Robin Hood to 40. That's why you're here to tell us. That's why you're here, because H&H is smoking crack. Elvis, RGS has been good to me as well. You keep talking about that RGS. You've been making a nice bit of money. And you got puts on oil too. Very nice. 310 is a 50-50 Y to risk. You saw that. Good morning, Ruben. Yeah, good morning, Justin with the yeet. Orlando calling this play out with me right at the same time. Nice job. Boner meds like to poke. One life, you're right. Elvis, you're going to buy 100 ounces of silver this weekend? If it breaks under 23, let's take a look at it. Don't stop day trading. You're not going to get signed anytime soon. Thanks, Justin. Donnell, keep singing. Cecilia, marinate my stock. Yeah, you got it, Justin. Marinate my stock and serenade my steaks. That works too. Whatever. I knew you guys were going to have some good, funny comments in there. Orlando, what do you think about buying IRTC at 112 for a reversion play? Let's take a look at it. Let's see what's going on with it. IRTC. See. What's the float on this thing? RTC 30 million, so it is very low float. Is back above the 200 day. Today, let's see. On the 1 hour chart, when is that going to close? You got 45 minutes on this candle, but this is looking a little bullish at the moment. But you got an uptrend, so all you got to do is just play that uptrend if you want to play it. I mean, so far, what has this ran? What's the range of this? We've ran, let's see, that one candle there on the 15 was 1.9 to 127. So you know it can rip dollars for sure. I mean, it's a $100 stock. But the thing I don't like is we had these two big buying volume spikes and then this little selling, and then the buying's gotten smaller. It's one to keep an eye on. There's a lot of resistance at 125 at the top of that gap. But I mean, you can play that trend line. Me personally, I don't know. I mean, it's on an uptrend, so until it cracks the uptrend, it could easily just continue to go up. It's just the first time it's been over the 200 day. Kind of the same thing we just went through with PTPI, where we just broke over the 200, except for it gapped up. It didn't come from the bottom during market open. It gapped up, so $100 should be strong support. If that cracks, 200 is back down to 89. So I don't know. It doesn't look like a terrible play. It looks like it could, maybe be a good swing or something. It's just I don't know if you're looking at it as a day trade or a swing. Looking at it as a swing, I may would wait a little while and see what it does. Let's see. Got some people yelling at me to sell. Four is all it's got. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. J Kratz, PTPI just got to that 4 area. $260 to under $50. Red flag for me. I mean, but find out why, just because, I mean, if you're doing your technical analysis, just seeing this go from 286 to $50, why did that happen? That's what I'd want to know. And there's a lot of reasons that could have happened. They could have just done a stock split. Maybe that's what that gap down is. We did have this big sell-off. Maybe they had bad earnings, and it was just one-time bad earnings. Who knows? So you got to go back and look at that day and see why. Donnell, 5% is still nice. Good job, buddy. Who do y'all think is the best day trading book writer? Can't even talk about that conversation because I don't read that many books. Like I said, that guy right there. He's not a day trader, but that's the book I read that did what I needed to for my brain. Let's see. Hey Keith Jackson, how's it going, buddy? Keith Jackson, F the Bears. That was kind of random, but all right. Yeah, exactly. One life. We don't read books in this stream. We're learning doctors already. You're starting to get a nice little push up on this IRTC. Lori, you're reading Trading in the Zone now. 40% in. Best so far. Very nice. If that book is working for you, I'm not against reading books. You guys read all the books you want to. I am against inaction. So, like, if you're reading a bunch of books and you're not taking any action after reading the book, well, then you read the book for nothing. So every time you read a book, you got to think of it as an investment of your time. Remember, time is our most valuable asset because I'm a slow reader. It takes me forever to read a big book. You don't know how long it took me to read that Robert Kiyosaki book. So it's, it's got to be fast. I learn better visually anyway, so I tend to watch a lot more videos on how to do stuff. Or like with the stock market, I just dive in head first and lose some money the first couple of years. But that's why this channel is here. It's why the community is here. It's why frameworkfortune.com is here. Because you don't have to start out alone like I did and just diving in head first and landing flat on your face. You have a support team here where we all can work together to grow together. So if you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. It's free. I also did update the scanners last night, so there's a few more scanners on the scanner page. Let's see. So Orlando, the Trading in the Zone is the best book you've ever read. That's awesome. Technical analysis on gold and silver. I will get to that in just a second, Elvis. Thank you for that. What's up, Fat Boy Drizzy? Good morning, buddy. You're stuck in SBEA, 560 shares. Shoo. And you're in at 1081. I mean, when did you get in this? And why did you get in it? It is holding the EMAs on the daily chart. The bottom EMA is at 1018, but I mean, if you hold it, you've got 560 shares, man. You got a lot into it. So even a little drop. Let's see. What do you say you're not again? 1081. So you're down. You're down about $1,500 to $2,000 right now. Man, that's rough. Um, Now, Lori was saying in the comment section of last night's last rip that she thinks this is like Mark last week, which a lot of people slept on Mark, and Lori called it at the beginning of the week. But that much position size, that's a little sketchy, my friend. There is a little support of that 1035. But basically, at this point, you need to see this downtrend break. If this downtrend doesn't break, then it's just going to keep riding right down it. And you can see it is at the downtrend right now. But just no volume on this at all today. So if buying volume doesn't come in and push it back over that downtrend, which would be close to your entry, then it could drop. So you want to see that break pretty soon. It's a lot of shares to take, man. A lot of shares. Oh, God, Justin, you're going to Waffle House? Well, good luck to you, buddy. Any advice on learning to cut losses? Yeah, so the biggest thing with cutting losses fast is make sure you have a good entry in the first place. If your entry shit, then your stop loss, no matter where you put it, you're probably going to get hit. Just like PTPI, my entry was shit on this. It was garbage. But it was bullish and holding up, so it worked out this time. Next time, it probably won't work out. Me buying at the top. I bought damn near at the top of this candle. So if I buy at the top of this candle up out of this consolidation at 333, and the support line is at $3, which actually, well, it wasn't really 3 yet. The support line was like 285 right through here. If I bought 330 and the support line's at 280, well, I'm 50 cents over the support line. So where the hell am I going to put my stop loss? That's why I had to hold this a little bit, because that entry is so high, and that's why I averaged down. Let me actually go into the 5 minutes so we can see a little closer. So if I would have waited, though, like I said, I got in at $3 or I got in at $2.90, that's a whole different story. Being in at $2.90 with support at $2.80, because then you can have a 15-cent stop loss, which you might have still got hit at, because it did have that one little wick down to $2.69. But yeah, that's pretty much the biggest thing, is make sure your entry is good first. And PTPI is starting to pop back up some here. It may try to test that 4 soon. So get your entries as closest to support as you can, and then your stop losses will be pretty close. Now, also another thing is, how much are you risking? What is your risk to reward ratio? So basically, let's say you're going $100 on PTPI. Let's say we're riding this consolidation. Let's even go into the 1 minute. All right. So you saw PTPI break up. It's going sideways. Starts to come down. Can't hold 3. Cracks 3. So let's say you're like, okay, well, we know there's 280 support. I'm going to get in here at 295, 100 shares, right? So what are you looking out? What profits are you looking? What is the withdrawal from the ATM that you're going to take? Where's your profit target? So if you got in at 295, your profit target is going to be next resistance. So we know by looking at these candles up here, 325 is a lot of resistance. So if your profit target to that resistance from 295 to 325 or 320, we'll just say, that's 25 cents in profit. Now, for 25 cents a share in profit on that $100, that's 25 bucks in profit. So you don't want to risk, if you're aiming for 25 cents in profit, you don't want to risk $1 stop loss for that $25 in profit, which is what kind of Daniel B was talking about earlier when we had this dip on this candle, and he was like, whatever he said something like, your risk doesn't make sense or something. Which of course I knew that when I got in too high, but you want to risk. So if you're going for that 25 cents on $100, then you would only want to risk 12 cents maybe. So that would be a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So you're risking 12 cents for 25 cents a share. So you'd be getting double. And if you do that, back to that percentages we were talking about, like you're 50-50 right now. Well, if you do that, then you'll be able to get in some better gains because you're doing that risk to reward ratio. Now, I don't like 1 to 2. I like 1 to 4. So I like to get in support somewhere and risk, 15 cents per share for 60 cents per share. That would be a 1 to 4. Or is that a 1 to 3? Either way, you get what I'm saying. You want to have that risk reward ratio. You don't want to be risking the same amount that you're trying to make. So just cut it in half. Whatever your profit target is, cut it in half or cut it in thirds, something like that for your stop loss. Now, hopefully that makes sense. If you're still a little unclear on that, just let me know. And One Life answered it pretty shortly there too. Can I read, Justin? Absolutely not. Orlando, you can have emotional attachment to money, so exactly. Deep down, you're using your money you are afraid to lose. That's why I always say do not use money that you cannot lose. Don't use bill money. If you use any money that you cannot afford to lose while you're trading, that is going to be in your mind, and that is going to affect you. Remember, this is a mental war. Every single morning, you are going to war mentally. So you definitely don't want to be emotionally attached to that money. Jay Kratz, yesterday, News, TD, and Schwab restricting shorting most of Reddit stocks. That's insane. Lauren, I wish you guys could see the fire I set. So Lauren's being a pyro today, burning things down. Yeah, Elvis, you're right. That's the same thing for me. The psychology of trading is the most important aspect. And that's the thing. That's why it's taken me so long to get good at trading. It's for years I've known, at the first 1 or 2 years of trading, I've known a lot of what I was doing. Now that 7 years later, I know what the candles are. I know every little detail about what's going to happen, but most of my losses are mental. I'll either fall victim or FOMO or something like that. And that goes back again to the lesson of the day. We have to be mentally prepared every morning. This is a financial war out here. I know I repeated that a couple of times, but you gotta, that's the lesson of the day. It keeps coming back around for a reason. Psychology is everything in the stock market. Yeah, Fat Boy Drizzy FOMO. See right there. You went big on that play on SBEA. You got that FOMO, fear of missing out. That's an emotion. You lost the mental war. At least for now. I don't know what that stock is at. IRTC. Oh yeah, it's at a. Was it no? What was it? I forgot what the stock was that you would want me to, that I was looking at for you. Let's see, Bobby. When you take a trade, do you marry it? No. No, absolutely not. You don't marry any trade. Who the hell ever told you to marry a trade that you need to? Boy, I'll tell you what. Oof, oof. Man, that makes me frustrated. That makes me so frustrated that somebody would say that stupid shit. No, you do not marry trades. You are day trading. This is like I said, this is, think of the stock market or the crypto market, whatever asset market you're trading. Think of it as an ATM. It is an ATM. Do you marry ATMs? You could if you would, but you can't. Maybe in California. So, but you want to get your money out of that ATM. When you go withdraw money from an ATM, you don't want to sit there for 10 hours withdrawing your money. That makes no fucking sense, right? So you don't want to do that. You want to be in and out quick. Now, if you're long-term investing, that's a different thing, but you still don't want to get emotionally attached to any investments whatsoever. Getting emotionally attached, that's, you go down the path. Every guy in this chat room and girls too, you probably can relate on the vice versa side of this, but I'm not a girl, so I don't know. But every guy has had a girlfriend in their life, right? And you did everything for that chick. You treated her as good as you could, but she just continually, went behind your back, did things, all just not a good girl, just really causing you a lot of problems. You stay with that girl, you're probably going to wind up in jail, or you're going to wind up maybe dead even. Either way, you're going to be miserable. So you don't marry somebody that you're emotionally not, or you don't. My metaphor is kind of getting wonky now. Anyway, I'll try to keep it the way I was though. Anyway, you don't want to marry that girl. Well, these stocks, every single stock is just like that girl. So no, you don't want to marry anything. You don't want to have emotional attachments to these things. It's actually, let's scrap that whole metaphor because this ain't even a girl. These are candlesticks on a chart. This is money flowing around. So what are you getting married to? Let me ask that question. If you're getting married to a stock, what are you getting married to? Like, what is it that you're marrying about the stock? Is it because, whatever reasons it is, sorry, I got the bad dry mouths there. But whatever reason it is, it's probably not a good reason. Because why are you getting emotionally attached in the first place? What are your emotions? Fear of missing out is a big one. Fat Boy Drizzy was just talking about that. He's dealing with that now. May cost him, $2,000. Greed. Fear of what we don't know. There's a lot of emotions. We want to be emotionless. We want to be robots. We ain't marrying anything out here. There's no reason why you should be emotionally attached to any investment. All right. So, Keith, you could be possible. You could be right about SBEA on the third day pop, but we'll see. It's still too early in the day to tell. I mean, it's only 10:37 Central Time, so we got a lot of time for SBEA. That's the one I was looking at for Fat Boy Drizzy. We got a lot of time for a lot of stuff that could happen on this, because if it drops below these EMAs, then it's not going to rip tomorrow. That what I was thinking was maybe it holds this support because it does have all these EMAs there, and then we see a little bounce play up tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. If I was in like that, I'd be locking out profits quick as soon as it does bounce, even if, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. You're in a bad spot, Fat Boys. That's why I really, like I said, you really want to see this trend line break soon. I want to see some upward momentum. If it doesn't get it, it's going to keep dropping. Oh, okay. Lauren's burning bodies. So you've been hanging out with Agent H Trader. Let me see. Let me get back to these. Pigs will eat anything. Oh God. If it's a war, your mind's gonna be a water gun. Yeah. You might want to stick to the crypto mining, buddy. One life you married Daniel B. Yeah. That sounds about right. Lauren, your hubby says he identifies as an ATM. That's a good joke. Tell him I got it. Yeah, Jay Kratz. There you go. Jay Kratz said it the right way. You want to hit it and quit it. Nail and bell. There you go, Keith Jackson. Whatever sayings you got to come up with. Uh, Daniel B, you're listening to him and thinking how strong my medication is I'm taking. It's very strong. Oh, you're starting to get a little pop here on SBEA, just a little bit. Starting to come back, starting to wake up, maybe just a little. We'll see. If volume starts coming in, you may be all right. Jay Kratz, you're a gold digger. We're back to boner medicine again with one life. Bobby, you're struggling to be consistently profit here lately. I can pull $80 a day. Then I get nailed with a $160 a day loss of something I'm doing. Well, right there is your problem. If you're making $80 a day, then your losses should not be more than $40 when you take a loss. Like, you getting slammed by a $160 loss, that's what's killing your profit. So it's okay to get those $80 wins every day. Just make sure your losses are a lot smaller, and that could go back to entries and exits. You don't want to be taking that big of losses. That's rough. Let's see. Oh yeah. I haven't forgot Elvis. I'm gonna hop on it right now. Just trying to get caught up. Okay, so let me hop into the technical analysis for gold and silver because I haven't done that in a while, and I need to do it anyway myself because I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm probably going to start doing a gold and silver update once a week for my gold and silver peeps because I do love my gold and silver. Let's see here. Indexes, that's where we're going. So first, let's take a look at this stupid dollar, this U.S. dollar, and what it's doing. Well, that looks like the U.S. dollar is still going to be going down. It has had a little rebound, little double bottom there, but getting slammed at that resistance at 94. So Gold still looking good. Gold still in this big old wedge. I like this wedge. This wedge makes me happy. As long as it holds up, this 1750 area, this wedge, then as here soon, let's see, what do we got? It may be January maybe January or February for gold really starts to break out. See, right now the problem is cryptos are too hot and the stupid stock market keeps shooting straight up because the feds keep pumping money into it. So until these feds stop pumping money into the damn stock market, gold and silver are going to underperform because traders don't believe that there's something wrong with the economy. They look at like a lot of it. I don't understand this line of thinking, but you see it in the mainstream media right now. Everybody's like, oh, the stock market's at all-time highs. The economy's so good. But yet you go out to grab a burger, and there's now hiring signs on every single door. There's signs on some restaurants saying they're closed because they don't even have staff. You see homeless people everywhere. There's people waiting in the Wix line and stuff like that to get their food stamps. Like, the economy is not good. It's all a lie. So, like, I don't know at what point this is going to give up the overall market when it's going to drop, but it is going to drop. And we're, like I said, in this correction here, I was like, this could just be a small correction and we could continue to push up. The feds may not let it drop. But the longer this goes, the longer this nonsense goes, the harder this fall is going to be. So until we see some tapering, the Fed stop putting those billions of dollars in a month, we're not. I mean, I don't know how long they can continue to do. They can continue to push it up, but at some point they've got to start tapering, or we're going to have hyperinflation. And it's not going to matter either way. But gold is looking good. I'm fine with this. It's just taking it a while. Silver looking good. Still in the channel between 22 and 27.50, 28, something like that. Silver has been downtrending lately. We do have that little downtrend there. But if they put this $3.5 trillion bill through, they're going to need so much silver for the solar panels and infrastructure and all of that stuff that it's going to go up. The silver short squeeze I still think is a possibility, but I mean, because they're obviously holding the price of silver down. Like I said, when I went to that vacation 2 weeks ago, I went to 3 different bullion stores, and only one of them even had silver. So how the price is at $23 still when bullion shops are out of silver doesn't make any sense. We obviously have a low supply issue. Plus we have all the shortages and everything else. Gold and silver is going to perform very well once the market corrects like it's supposed to, or we hit hyperinflation. We hit hyperinflation, then gold and silver just go nuts because the value of the dollar will be zero, so it'll take millions of dollars to buy 1 ounce of silver. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Lauren. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to repeat that, but I appreciate that. Yeah, Jay Kratz, I do that sometimes too. You take multiple trades and you kind of get off of your plan. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Well, no, don't do 1 point. Don't do 1 to 1. Don't do 1 to 1.5. This is what I was saying earlier. 1 to 2 is decent. I go for 1 to 4. 1 to 3, 1 to 6.
something like that. I'm looking for quite a bit and not risking much. That's why it's important to get on that support line. Like I said, this morning, my entry on my win on whatever that was, PTPI, was not a good entry. So my risk to reward on this was off. It was a little wonky, but there was more to this trade at that time. That's why I averaged it down and brought it down as low as I could. But we were still uptrending, still above all the EMAs and everything on all time frames, so it was still bullish. But don't repeat that mistake that I made, because that mistake rarely ever turns out profitable. But like I said, if you've got a dollar profit target, well then try to only risk 25 cents. If you're risking 25 cents a share for $1 in profit a share, that's a 1-to-4 ratio. That's a good ratio. You don't have to win. You don't have to even be 66%. Like Keith said, you had to be 66%, which that's not even true. Like I said the other day, I took 3 trades, and you guys have been following me. You guys can attest to this. You've seen this many days. I took 3 trades and won one of those trades. Kept my losses tight on the other 2, and then that one trade was able to run and make a profit. So I can go 1 for 3 and still be profitable if I keep my risk and reward, the risk tight, tight stop losses, and keep let the winner run. And you can get 1-to-3, 1-to-4, and you only need to get it like if you're doing a 1-to-4 ratio. So you're risking that 25 cents, let's say, for the dollar profit a share. Where was I going with that? Oh, okay, yeah. So if you do that, and you're looking at a stock, see, that's what I was saying. This PTPI really mentally degraded me earlier. It abused me. I'm not as clear headed as I was yesterday, but yeah, you take those numbers I just said, the 25 cent risk, $1 profit target. Okay, if you take 4 trades, let's say you take 4 trades like that. On 2 of those trades, let's say on 3 of those trades, you lose that 25 cents each, right? So you lost 75 cents a share. On that 4th trade, let's say you got your dollar profit target. Well, if you got your dollar profit target, then you made $1 profit a share minus the 75 cents from the other 3 losses. You're now at $25 in profit. So 1 out of 4 trades, if you can get a 1-to-4 risk reward ratio, you only have to win 1 trade and you can still be profitable. So that's the thing. Like it's all about that risk to reward, and you want more risk than you don't want much risk. You want more reward, as much as you can possibly get if it's showing it. Your profit targets, of course, you want them at resistance levels where sellers are probably going to be at, but you can do that and not even be a 50-50 trader. You don't have to have a 50% win rate. You can have a 40-30% win rate and still be profitable. Whoops. Hold on, guys. I got to get back to the stream. I just knocked it off of my screen accidentally. Got these stupid stupid buttons on my mouse. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so you're doing the opposite. You always get out too soon and you let your losers run. You need to do the opposite. You need to let your winners run and get out of your losers quick. See, the 1-1, that's why you're 50. That's why you're 50-50, Keith, is because you're going 1-1. That is a 50% ratio, so that's why you're running 50%. Orlando, that's a good point. if you trade with less, your stop can be larger. That's the other day with DWAC. I only took 4 shares on DWAC, and I made $300 something on that 4 shares. So with 4 shares, it could have dropped $20 on me, and that would have been an $80 loss. But it ran so big that I was able to make 382. So, it can depend too on your share size and all of that. If you're going in on, like, for one, if it's a bad market conditions, this last 2 weeks has been pretty hot for this year. The rest of the year has not been the hottest year. Kind of off and on and spotty and all that. Those type of market conditions, you're not going to want to go huge amounts of shares in on plays looking for breakouts, because more than likely they're not going to break out. So during those times, you want to keep your position sizes a little bit smaller, so that way you can have a little leeway and possibly get some decent profits and let them build during those slow times. Let's see. Well, I don't. I mean, Daniel B, I know you're contrarian, but you're contrarian to everything except for your own stuff. Like, being contrarian because you think it's more intelligent is one thing. Is like, that's that, like, whatever. Being contrarian because you just hate everybody else the way they do their thing, that's not really contrarian. That's just you being a hater. but contrarian positions in investing a lot of times do work out. But being contrarian in day trading is not. I mean, what, you're going to be contrarian for 30 minutes for a trade, like you were doing against PTPI, where you're like, oh, PTPI is not going to run, it's going to drop. You were taking the contrarian position on a 30-minute time period. So, like, after that 30-minute time period's over, you're no longer contrarian unless, what are you, contrarian against PTPI for the whole entire day? Like, what is, you're just going to have to explain that one to me because I'm not getting it. JCrat, small cash account will make you stay too long into following trades or into felling trades just to stay in the game. Yeah, that can, but it's not the small cash account's fault. You're kind of misplacing the blame. If you're staying in too long in trades, that's a problem regardless of how much cash you're using. Elvis Secret Domino pizza boxes. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, there you go. So Keith's saying the same thing. He made $130 off of 3 shares last week, actually. So, scale it down your position size till you get everything straight up. Oh, yeah, Keith. Your math directly related to what Bobby was saying is correct. But he doesn't need to take $160 losses. Like, without doing the extra math, if he can just cut his losses down to $40 and his wins stay at 80, that would be easy there. Yeah, man, Justin, you know me for years. You know my train of thought gets derailed very easily. That is definitely interesting, Lauren. That is definitely interesting. Daniel B, I don't, you don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what you're talking about. That's why we're good for each other. we're a balance. We're a balance of hate and love, because I love this entire community and you hate everybody, so it all works out together. So let's see what else is going on here now that I'm caught up with the comments. Woo! And we'll give the stream, it already is 11. Oh, by the way, since we got a lot of people in here, I am going to continue to do the day trading morning live streams. Oh, my knee locked up. Old man. I'm going to continue to do these with a start time of 9 a.m. Central. So I'm not going to be doing any streams for trading stocks earlier than 9 a.m. Central. Hal, HH Trader, he's up early. He's working, he's doing his thing through the pre-market live streaming, so you can go over there, hop on his channel, and he might trade that first 30 minutes, whatever. He can trade through all out today, but I'm just, for multiple reasons, the main reason I'm just going to start at 9 is because it keeps me from getting in the mess of the first 30 minutes. Looking at Trader Sync, our new partner, looking at all the stats on there, I've noticed that a lot of my losses come during the first 30 minutes of the market. So to cut that out, I'm just not going to be in front of the computer for that first 30 minutes. So guys, go hang out with H&H if you're up that early, and then when it comes around to 9 o'clock, you guys can come join me or join both streams, however you want to do it. But we're going to stick to that from now on because that's working really well for me. Don't read. That's right. No excuses, like Lauren said. Go join frameworkfortune.com. Daniel B, you're such a grumpy boy this week. How much money did you lose yesterday because of the internet? Is that why you're grumpy? And you said HH was smoking crack? All right, enough of all that. Let's go and look at some other stocks. See what the SPY's basically going sideways today. No movement out of that in any particular direction. Let's pop up here. So PTPI is still the top gainer at 90%. Let's see. That's the 5-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute here. Yeah, so this could be the possible head and shoulders. I thought it was going to be earlier. This is looking a little bit more like that. For it to continue to run, it's got to break 350. Re-break of 350, and PTPI will probably run. Car was that big ripper yesterday, having a sell-off today. Let me go back to the daily chart. We were talking about this on the last rip last night. Yeah, so this is what Keith was talking about earlier on SBE8, but this is the pattern that I look for when I'm looking for this continuation. You have a big run up, and then you have about 50% retracement. This one's a little bit lower, a little bit more than 50% retracement, probably about a 55-60% retracement. But if it can hold this area today, then tomorrow, if we see a re-break over 310, we could see it run up to 350, and then break of that, it could go on that nice massive run. This is that one that ran huge yesterday. So it depends on how this candle closes today, but if it closes where it's at, very possible we could see that pop tomorrow. So to me, if CAR starts running again, HYRE, like we were talking about on the last strip last night, is the one that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. It's not doing anything today. There's not even any volume on it. You can see no volume whatsoever. But I'm keeping an eye on it just because of CAR. So IRT still slowly climbing up that trend line. Let's see, we got RTX. This is XRTX. You can see the trend line there, or not the trend line, but the EMAs. It's kind of trying to break the 50, but Yeah, I don't know. There was PR yesterday, but yeah, it's not even that good of PR. I don't know. I don't know about that play. 47 million in float. RRD, nothing there. That's that one. KPTI did get a little pop up, slowing down at $8. Yeah, so really nothing much else going on, it looks like. Surge, that's got to be a reverse stock split. Yeah, that's it's OTC stock anyway. Bird. So we got an IPO that just came out, 143 million shares. If you're not watching this, you may want to be watching this. Let's see, because we are getting, you're getting a little bull flag here on this IPO. When did this come out? 15 minutes ago. Let me draw this flag real quick. This is if this breaks 25, this is going to rip some more here. This came out 45 minutes ago. And this is damn near a textbook bull flag on this play. So that is one to keep an eye on throughout the day, maybe even now as it's getting close to a possible breakout. Let's see, do I have enough to get... I wonder if I have any funds left. I don't think I do, but let's see. No, I don't. I don't have any funds left. I was going to take 10 shares and hold it for a little bit today, but... throw it up there on the watch list. So yeah, keep BIRD on watch. Other than that, I'm not seeing much else. Anti-YOLO strategy. Yes, it finally set in, Lauren. It takes beating me over the head with a stick for a while to get me to do things. This is like Daniel B's been trying to beat me over the head with a stick for the last 2 years to get me to trade the way he trades. Sleep is nice. Sleep would be nice. You were right, Justin. But yeah, I ain't got time to sleep. Hal's having pipe dreams. I'm gonna have to go talk to Hal. You guys are making me worried about him. The hell did he do today? Keith Jackson, would you rather have Cheeto fingers for life or a 4-inch Audi belly button that wiggles to the beat of music? Well, if you anybody who's a part of Wall Street Bets actually has Cheeto fingers for life, and also has the Audi belly button that wiggles to music. So you can't have both. Wall Street Bets and those Reddit traders, all them, that's exactly what they've got. Some of them even have tails, I've heard. But all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Nice little profitable day again. 3 days in a row profitable. We'll see what the rest of the week happens. What happens tomorrow and Friday in the stock market. I will be back in a little bit, or let's say 4 p.m. Central for the live crypto stream on the crypto channel. If you like the cryptos, probably be doing some day trading there tonight because I did get out of Shiba fully on that account. So I'm back to taking trades every day if I can. Go join frameworkfortune.com if you haven't. It's free. And if you have any coding experience, I'm looking for somebody to build a blockchain in the Cosmos ecosystem for frameworkfortune.com. I want to tokenize the site, allow you guys to have all types of opportunities to make money, all of us together growing it. So hit me up. If you're not on the website, if you get on the website and you sign up, there's no paywalls. Like I said, it's free. You can directly message me on the website if you don't have my Instagram or Twitter yet. But you can also find those on the website as well. So I'm very easy to get a hold of, guys. You just got to work on it. You just got to work a little bit to get to me. It's not that hard, though. But yeah, anybody who's got some real experience with coding, Ruben, I don't know if you're in here still, but I'm going to talk to you about that in a little bit. I got a couple different people I'm talking to, but I want to get this project up and going quickly if we can. Daniel B, you're laughing at the Cosmos ecosystem? One Life, I don't think Sheep's going to go to zero, but it does certainly look like it's going to have a possible pullback. And Daniel, I'm not even going to entertain you with the Cosmos ecosystem. I tell you what, Daniel B, if you have a legitimate argument against the Cosmos ecosystem, you've done your research, and you actually have a position that's contrarian other than to be just an ass, then I will have that conversation with you, because I would love to hear somebody who actually knows about the Cosmos ecosystem but doesn't like it. I would love to hear a contrarian view that's a real educated, researched view, because anybody I know who's done any research on Cosmos is bullish as hell on it. Liam from Confident in Crypto went to Barbados or something for a Cosmos conference this week. So our buddy there, Confident in Crypto, he's deep in Cosmos ecosystem now. He's an ambassador for persistence, and he's working closely with the developers of the whole Cosmos ecosystem. Daniel B has no clue. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. I'm going to go call Hal and find out what's happening today. You guys got me worried about my boy. You guys stay safe out there. If I don't see you here in the live stream, crypto live stream a little bit later, I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.